Hello everybody, this is Pavan Sathiraju. Just a second, I got a call. Hello. Yes, this is Pavan. Yes, I'm super interested about this job opportunity at TCS. I'm very much looking forward to it. I have 10 plus years of experience in Java. Yes, I do have experience working in the US as well. Oh, this is my PAN number. This is my Aadhaar number. This is my blood group. No, I don't have any cases on the police station. And yes, if you need any additional information, do let me know, but I'm very interested in this job. I'm open to interviews at any time. I'm also open to relocation anywhere as well. Thanks. I'll wait for your call again. Well, 9 a.m. in the morning, fantastic news. I'm really looking forward to this call from these guys again. Hello? Yes. Oh, this is a different staffing agency, but from TCS again? Okay, I gave all the information to somebody else I spoke to previously. And should I give again? Okay guys, thank you so much. I'll wait for your... Oh, this is useless call. I should wait for the call from others. Okay, then thank you. Alright guys, this is probably double bonanza I got from 2 staffers early this morning. But let us see. 11 a.m., same situation. 2 p.m., same situation. The same day, 4 calls from 4 different staffing agencies working for TCS. The same role, same salary, and the same profile. It is me. And by the way, I'm not making this story. One of my family members had this experience on the same day from TCS. When I posted about this on LinkedIn, a lot of people mentioned that this is what is their experience with respect to TCS recruitments. Now imagine, this is one of the largest IT services company in India, one of the most trusted brands. And if they are not able to handle their recruitment operations efficiently, what would happen with the other IT service providers? Oh, by the way, let me tell you, my family member never got a final interview call. The process continued. They went ahead, filled out the required form through that login portal of TCS, but never anything materialized. That is what finally transpired. To think about it, ultimately, what we realized is few days later, there was a news heading highlighting that there is a recruitment scandal that happened at TCS. Wow, fantastic information, right? Such a bad experience with the recruitment and also this scandal on top of it. So what would happen? Just let's look at the numbers. TCS has roughly 6 lakh employees with an attrition rate of 20% every year, which means they have to continue filling 1 lakh employees every single year. So any scandal, even at a small scale, will lead to massive numbers. 1 lakh recruitments per year in one single company. Now you can see what kind of financial impact this scandal would have had. Now, if you are a project manager working for TCS or any of these IT services companies, if client appreciates your work and says that, hey Kishore, why don't we add 2 more resources to our team? We really appreciate your work. As a project manager, Kishore will feel very happy, and Kishore then has to raise a request somewhere, right? Some portal, some website, some person they have to email and ask for, hey, I need 2 more resources. Let's assume that person is Sunil, who is the head of Resource Management Group, RMG. Now Sunil would say, hey Kishore, yes, I will give you the 2 resources, but by the way, I am the one who decides to give you who and which resources should come and work in your team. So please talk to me in the best possible way. Give me some respect. Then Kishore will say, theek hai Sunil bhaiya, please give me 2 resources. I'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you ask me to do. Then Sunil will have that entire authority. The resource management group will have the entire authority to give the right resources to Kishore, the project manager. Now you can see this entire project allocation is a huge thing in IT because the primary cost base in IT is employee expenses. So the companies don't want to have too many employees on the bench, neither they don't want to have anybody. If there is nobody, then if somebody like Kishore is calling, then they'll not have anybody. So resource management group is a very, very, very important group in the IT services industry. And if the leader Sunil is involved in scandals, then you can see what kind of output deliveries would go to the end client. Now let's imagine what are some of the potential scandals that Sunil can be involved in. Once Sunil gets a request, he can say, I don't have any resources who can satisfy Kishore's needs in that particular project. So let me ask all my vendors, the staffing vendors, right, that we are getting calls from early in the morning, and see if they can provide me these resources. Unfortunately though, there is one piece that Sunil manages. Sunil will go through the back door and say to 4 or 5 of his favorite vendors, hey guys, why don't you get me a Java resource with 10 plus years of experience? I'm not telling everybody else, I'm only giving you this information, so you have to pay me the commission. Well, these vendors would be happy because the numbers are huge. 1 lakh recruitments per year are too many people. So they'll be okay. So you can see the first level of scandal is just commissions for giving the first access to the information, purely information arbitrage. I'm sure you wouldn't have imagined information arbitrage can be used this way. Now, what can happen next? If the staffing agency provides 2 to 3 profiles, then if the total expense, let's say these are contractual workers and the rate is, let's say $10 per hour, then the staffing agency and Sunil will come together and say, by the way, why don't we increase that rate to $12? And staffing agency, you take that extra $1, and Sunil, I'll take that additional $1. So for every single employee, for every single hour, they are charging more, and Sunil gets something in his pocket, and also the staffing agency. This is the second level of alleged scandal that is going on at TCS. Then what is the third one? Nothing, just to get onto that staffing list. Even if you are one of the best staffing agencies in the entire country, just to get on that list for the TCS books, you need to pay a certain amount of commission. Now, these are all allegations. There is internal probe happening, but you can see how quickly and how easily these can be done by one of the most powerful groups within these companies, resource management groups. What is the situation with the other companies? If TCS, being one of the most trusted companies, is going through these kind of situations, other companies which are completely worried about profits, ignoring corporate governance, what would be their situation? Now, what can you and I do? I personally believe that number one, TCS senior leadership, some of the most trusted individuals in the industry, should take some very strict action. They should implement some rigid, strict audits on the entire processes. These audits should be in such a way that these guys won't repeat any of these things again. Number two, the governments should not just be worried about the profits, the revenues, the costs, and the other financial metrics. They should also be looking into the corporate governance measures these companies are implementing. And finally, somebody like you and me, who has experience in the industry, should make sure that these points are talked about and awareness is created around these points, because the next generation talents should not get into any of these messes. They should rather believe in their talent, and they should go get that job without any kind of preferential treatment. A humble request, please do go ahead, share this video so that there is more and more awareness, and if somebody encounters these situations, they go ahead and raise that red flag. Thank you so much, guys, and please do let me know if you have any questions. Would love to answer them in the comment section. Look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Bye bye.